So, what do we know about manifestation? We know that we have to be vibrating in abundance to attract abundance, right? We know that we actually already have to feel wealthy energetically at a cellular level to become wealthy. And where people are generally vibrating is way lower than that, because they are holding on to old traumas. They are holding on to old limiting stories. I just had a coaching session and I was like, I can feel that sticky energy. It's like I can't quite find it, but I know it's in here somewhere, and it's like I need to check it out, because it creates my ceiling. We've all got a ceiling, whether it's here, whether it's here, whether it's here. And it's vibrational, and it's tied into the limiting programs and the trauma that created them, right? So what I'm going to teach you to do is something called power breathing. It is like the breath of fire, but it's a little bit different as well. So I'm going to teach you the power breathing, and you are basically actively calling in, taking in that universal energy around us, breathing it up through you, transmuting it into the midbrain area, which is going to change your chemistry. Number one, it's going to give you that energy hit and an epic dopamine hit, which is awesome. It's going to shift you very quickly into that alpha brainwave state. And the reason why we want to be in our alpha brainwave state is because it's our creative state. It's actually the natural flow of the universe. The alpha state, it's the natural flow of you. It's where fear isn't. It's where the brain goes, oh, everything's okay. I can switch all that, defense and protection off. I can fully be, guard down, divine, feminine, goddess magic. And you're in flow. And when you're in flow, things change really quickly. And so the other thing about the alpha brainwave state is the confidence that comes with it. Because when you switch the fear off and you're able to be you and fully be you, and you keep being you, you build your confidence of that authenticity. It's our divine feminine, allowing it to pour through, and we can use this energy to manifest our goals. And actually, this is what you're also learning today, is like, harness that. Don't just feel that energy. Don't just have an orgasm and then be done with it. Channel it, harness it, like drive it into the creation of the life that you see in your dreams, into the projects, into the conversations, into the relationships, into the, the things that you do that are outside of your comfort zone. Your midbrain is obviously the area of your brain that is stopping you doing that anyway, because it's the awareness part of the brain. It's the, oh, eyes open, something bad might happen, there's a risk. It's also the seat of your autonomic nervous system. It's connected to that, and it is driving everything that you do on autopilot. And so that is actually where your habits are hardwired, right? So wherever you feel your own sticking points in terms of that identity shift, whether it's snoozing the alarm on the morning ritual, whether it's avoiding the DMs, whether it's not asking for the sale, whether it's getting triggered by whatever is going on in your external world, you make bad choices from that place. They don't take you forward. And they're all creating an identity that is actually a total mismatch from the vision I keep telling you to spend a heap of time focusing on. So this breath work is powerful for changing those programs that are deep within the subconscious mind really fast. So we're gonna, one of the things about the power breathing that feels really awesome and is really good if you want to use this power breath to change state or get into state or re-energize if you're having a flat afternoon, the 3 o'clock hump. Don't grab the coffee, grab the power breath, because you're energizing every single cell in your body really, really fast. And you're also shifting your vibration in the moment to operate at the same resonance as your vision. Your goddess energy, your divine feminine, as we know, sits in that root and sacral chakra. So by using that pelvic floor lock, you're activating that. And that goddess magic, that's the manifestation magic, right? So we're drawing it up into that part of your mind where you can actually create your destiny. One little tip to make this work really, 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 really well is to purify and cleanse your body every day as well. When your body's holding on to toxicity or it's in an acidic state, it doesn't matter how much energy you flood your cells, how much oxygen, it's just going to be like, yeah, nah. So you can couple this power breathing up with things that I recommend, like the detoxification, the superfood powders, the regularly cleansing your liver, eating well, drinking heaps of water. It's going to make this even more powerful. Okay, so number one, what we're going to do is I want you to put your hand on your chest and I want you to put your hand on your belly and I want you to sit up straight, feet on the floor. And we're just going to check in on how you're breathing already, okay? So if you just breathe out all the way out, and then I want you to breathe in how you normally breathe. And I want you to notice which hand rises first. Is it your chest or is it your belly? Or do they both come up at the same time? So when we're only breathing into the chest, we're only getting 30% of the capacity for oxygen into our body. And what we want to do is get as much oxygen as we can. If we're half and half, if we're sort of coming up at the same time, we're half and half, and we're only getting 50%. So by filling the belly first, you're maximizing the oxygen. And we know we need the oxygen to feel energized all day long, right? So how you can improve this is to imagine there is nostrils in your belly. And for this breath specifically that we're going to do today, imagine you're breathing in through your nostrils in the belly and then fill up the belly and then guide the breath up the spine into the chest. And this is how you're going to transmute the energy as well, is to obviously focus on it coming up your spine, filling all the capacity of your lungs and then coming up into your midbrain. So just have a few more breaths, just a few moments of breathing and focusing on really filling the belly, allowing the breath to come up the spine, fill the lungs, and then transmute, and then let it go. How do you feel? You feel good? So with the exhale, now what we want to focus on, because we're going to be breathing so fast, is make sure there's no force on that exhale breath, okay? So I want you to imagine a wave. When a wave gets pushed, the force of that wave comes right up, doesn't it? It gets to the peak and it just drops, just rolls. Like it's not forcing itself to roll out. It just reaches its peak and then it just... So that's what I now want you to do is with your breath, you're going to breathe in exactly like you did before. But when you reach your peak, you're just going to let it drop. Okay. No force at all on that exhale. It's literally like a wave coming up as you inhale And as it comes down, gravity's pulling the wave, and you just release. So what you're feeling is that beautiful calm, which is what we're looking for. We're looking for that calm. That means our parasympathetic nervous system is switching on. And what we'll do as we rhythmically speed up the breath, which is what you're going to experience, you're going to switch your sympathetic nervous system on, but in a positive stress response. So you're not going to get all those bad hormones. You're going to get good hormones because you've eased from one state to the other. And I want you to imagine that you're actually creating a bellow effect in your diaphragm. You're actually forcing the bellows together, which is causing the air to circulate round and round and round and round, creating this powerful energy circle in your body. And imagine it's stoking a fire within, right? Stoking the fire, building the fire. You're going to have, the faster the breath goes, the more the fire is going to feel burn inside, and the more you're going to feel that fire as well. You're going to feel its energy. You might feel its heat too. You might feel very hot. You're going to especially feel hot if you've just done my burpees that I shared with you into the older accelerator, just as a little extra gift I thought I'd give to you this week. The final part of this breath work is the Mula Bandha lock. So this is where we are channeling that sexual energy, to be honest. We're creating it with squeezing the pelvic floor. We're creating the feeling of it, and then it's joining that beautiful circle of energy. And we want to learn how to harness that, because actually that is for our good and for the good of others, right? Because when we have these purpose-driven visions, if we're able to activate them, if we're able to take action on them, if we're able to get into powerful creation, so we're making a difference. So we want to actually harness this energy. So the whole breath work goes together. Imagine you're breathing from the ground up. Imagine you've got those nostrils in your belly. As you breathe in through your nostrils, your belly nostrils, you're going to draw up that pelvic floor as if you are trying not to go to the toilet, squeezing your sphincter, everything together. Imagine that the breath is coming in through your vagina even, and expand your belly right out. So you're expanding the belly first, then you're breathing up, drawing all that energy up through your chakras, and then letting go like the wave. So it's really rhythmical. The energy's coming up and up and up and up, and you're squeezing on every up, squeezing on every up, squeezing on every up, squeezing on every up. And I want you to breathe through the nostrils in, because that is activating your nitric oxide at the back, which also has lots of good reasons behind it. Breathe out through the mouth until we get into the 0.5 by 0.5 breath, and then you go into a nostril only breath, because it's just too hard to, you start to sound like you're panting. It's easier to stay mouth closed, in and out through the nose. So how do we use this breath? We use it to charge ourselves. This is you've got a sales call, you do this breath work first. You want to get into state, do this breath work first. You're feeling unconfident. You've got to get on the phone with a client that's like intimidating. You got to sort something out. You do this breath work first. You do this breath work to raise your vibration, switch off your ego. You've got that mental chatter. Do this breath work. Channel the energy, feel good, and make you a really attractive force, a manifestation force. There's also the music to support that feeling of euphoria. It's a sonic experience as well. And the mind, when you elevate it into that beautiful alpha brainwave state and you open up that creative center, you can get downloads really, really fast. So I'm going to put the music on. Does anybody have any questions?
Is it okay to like kneel on the floor and kind of the pillow underneath you and kind of and move around at the same time to get into that rhythmic state? Is that okay?
100%. Yeah, get as comfortable as you want to get, definitely.
Okay, perfect.
We should have a good sound level because we did it this morning. Just gonna we'll double check it just in case. Just checking on the sound. Can you hear my voice over the music? Awesome. If you've got headphones, use headphones. You're going to get a better experience. Get yourself all ready and comfortable. And off we go. Shut your eyes. Just as we get started, really feeling yourself in your body. Let go of anything that has happened before this call and really become centered in yourself. Centered, connected with that goddess within. Know she's there, know she's waiting to be activated. Know she's ready to dance. And get ready to create this beautiful rhythm of breath and energy that she can dance within. Let go of any tension anywhere in your body. Fully relax your body. Allow your mind to let go. We're going to begin to breathe in a 4x4 rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just starting to practice that up and down. That technique we just talked about, squeezing your pelvic floor on your in-breath, and letting that breath fill your belly, your chest, and letting go. Spend a few moments practicing, feeling, and experiencing the rhythm of your breath. In a moment, you'll hear the breath sounds to follow. As you begin to charge your body, let that soul dance. Feel that circle of energy in with your in-breath, out with your out-breath, waking up every cell in your body and that divine magic. Allow those feelings as the body wakes up. Charge that goddess magic, charge her up, squeeze that pelvic floor, feel those magical feelings, harness that energy, that creative power. Desire to move your body as you breathe. Move your body. Feel that divine feminine connection. Her beauty, sexuality, her attraction, her magnetic power. Feel that power rising. Feel it increasing as you breathe. Feel that magic flooding that midbrain. Force that energy up with your breath. Up, up, up. Amazing. Have everything you need. Flood that creativity. Open that magical space with your breath. Flood your cells with oxygen. Feel them thanking you as those good feelings grow and grow and grow. Moment, up the rhythm. You're feeling ready, feeling powerful. We're gonna follow that breath. The soul is dancing. Off we go. Out, 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 in, 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 out. Going. Charge up. Supercharge your manifestation power. Within. here. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And now, breathe all the way into the top. Hold and squeeze just for a moment at the top. And then let that breath out. Sigh of the feelings. As we release down into our breath hold. You feel that divine feminine connection, that goddess magic, your superpower as you hold your breath. You're going to hold your breath past your comfort zone, waiting until your body screams for air. You are powerful. You have everything you need within you to succeed and manifest the life of your vision, of your dreams. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Now draw that breath with a squeeze on your pelvic floor one last time to shoot that energy, all that magical goddess energy that you have created all the way up through your spine, up into your midbrain, and hold it there, dropping your chin, squeezing your eyebrows together. Hold your breath. Hold and allow the visions, the light. See that beautiful white light flooding out. Just notice your high vibration. Hold your breath. You're going to let that breath out with a tone, with an in whatever sound, whatever decibel, high, low, whatever feels good to you. Scream if you want to scream it out. Do you. Make that sound, make that vibration. Feel those good feelings. Feel that gratitude as you vibe on the same resonance as the earth's beat. Let that air go. As you settle back into your own breath rhythm, connect again with those good feelings. Feel the clarity. Feel the focus. Feel the determination. Feel the motivation. Relax in meditation here. bring your attention to that white light. Feel how it is healing you of anything that has held you back in the past. Feel how it is healing within, releasing you, liberating you. And aligning you with that goddess of your future self, her magic and her energy. You will move forward with this energy, and you will notice how it attracts the people, the opportunities, and the things towards you that allow you, enable you, empower you to create that life of your dreams. When you feel ready, become aware of the room, the seat beneath you, your hands, your feet, and come back into the room with your eyes open when you feel ready.